that'll help us in the future to set up a better way of controlling our hero and um, their units that belong to them, minions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run our game here, or build it up anyways. So one thing we can do is the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a new output action, which is going to be move squad 2, right? And we're just going to sort of copy this because it's going to get us most of the way there, like this, right? And there we go. And IO handler should kick into gear. Oh, there we go. I'll do that. All right. So that's in place. Now let's go back to our game here. So I noticed one thing. If we go to our console here and we hit exclamation point, it breaks. Now if we look back at our Battle Keyboard tool, we'll see that exclamation point maps to spell ID 1. If we look at our seed, task seed, you see that we don't have spell ID 1, we have spell ID 2. So we need to fix that. We have 2 and 3. So what we need to do is we need to just fix this. 2. We're not even handling 3 right now. So what we need to do is do private inline function handle cast handle key, and we'll give it a handle key, because that's not the right thing. Handle spawn key, and this is going to be the key string and void. And we're just going to grab this, place it here, and we're going to have this as our key. Let's say spawn minion, and this is going to be the ID, ID, and key. And now here, so spawn minion, key, ID. No, this is going to be exclamation point, and this is going to be 2. This is also not our long-term solution because we have to run through a if statement every time we want to handle one of these presses, but this is a short-term solution anyways, because eventually we're not going to have these IDs assigned statically like this. We're going to have them come from a network call that gives the player the spells that they're going to have. So I'm going to need to rename this to Move Squad 2. And New Squad 2, and then paste new unit, copy, paste. There we go. So now, if I come here, running around, exclamation point, that's simple. And so this will likely be the way you'd want to play the game. You might sort of dream of what this game's going to be. Could be wrong. But you can also use these buttons too, so it's very easier for sort of new users and sort of train people how to play the game. So there's that. So now, that that's solved, we need to go to our IO commands, and we say move squad 2. This will be 1 of 5, so we have to coordinate that with our backend. So server and do lib in server commands. That's not the right thing. Lib in server utils. And this is going to be move squad to 5. Okay, so we get that in place. It should be all we need from the server. Maybe. Now, one thing we need to do is our single hero interaction. We need to move squad 2, and we're going to create a command. It's going to be move squad 2, move squad 2. So really? Oh, So we're going to change this to move squad. Okay. Now let's go to our single hero interaction test, and test should send move squad. So it's an interesting question. Maybe it's a game design, well, not even maybe, it's totally a game design thing. Should the player be able to move squads while the hero is busy? And I'm going to go with no for now. So I'm going to say stream handler send cast any calls function args void. So our call it handler unit move squad to cast args 0. And now we're going to say hero interaction move squad, our target unit, which we don't have. We're going to say unit. I think this is a game object. Yeah. Mock game object. This mock game object. Mock game object. Unit ID. I think is what we need. Dot returns. I will do 5. And the target location, we'll put this up here. Our target location world point, it goes in a world point 2D. Some numbers and some numbers. Move squad is going to be unit target location. Okay. Move squad 2, we've got our move squad 2, and unit ID position X position Z. And so assert are equal the 5 would be handler at unit ID, and then 4823, which would be the position X and position Z. 394. Okay. Let's run that. Default pointing tool. What's it saying? Move squad. Default battle pointing tool. Xlib run munit create input tools default battle pointing tool test. Okay. And now that's all we need for that. So let's run default battle pointing tool mock. Need that. Get rid of all this junk and this. 30 battle tool default battle pointing tool. Game world for action. Game world and world. There's mock game world. Mock game world and hero interaction. Not hero interaction. Okay. These are failure. So the Chubit was false. That's not hard to fix. So move squad. And we're going to say we need to make sure that our init creates this. So move squad to object creator to instance. Move squad 2 and add that to our test. Move squad 2, create a new move squad 2. Okay, and now I'm going to say move squad 2 unit ID equals target unit ID, and that's going to be an int. And now, interesting, we did not totally validate this. So we're going to do stream handler send cast instance of move squad 2 verify. Move squad 2 position X equals target location. There's our failure. There we go. X and Z. There we go. And we're going to stream handler send move squad 2. That should do everything we need. Let's do it. Let's see what it says. float should be int. Standard int. Standard int. And there's our pass. Very nice. Test should not send move squad if hero is busy. And we need to hero is busy. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do these things. We don't need this anymore. And we're going to do stream handler send cast any verify 0. Target location doesn't exist. There we go. And don't have a test for this yet. File tool is new default. File pointing tool. There's our failing test. I know we're doing lots of things at once, but this is kind of how I roll when I'm kind of dialed in, is doing multiple different tests at once. And this is how you can speed up your development, even though it could be, hopefully it's not too confusing. It probably is super confusing, I don't know, maybe. While that's building, you can set this up, hero interaction equals mock hero interaction, and we're going to do this here, and battle tool, game world equals game world, battle tool dot hero interaction equals hero interaction, and battle tool, there we go. And it's still failing, saying that on 965, new squad. Was invoked 1 time, expected 0 times. Yep, there we go. Default battle pointing tool test should assign squad on click. Is that what it is? Yep. We're going to need a pointer event. A pointer event. Pointer event. Pointer event. Pointer event. And we've got a rogue import there. So one thing we're going to need is, if you look at our code coverage on single hero interaction, we're at 84%. I think we're missing a test for should assign units. Now, the problem with this assign a unit is you can run into the trap of, so we're using a list, which is great, but you run the risk of it being assigned multiple times. So that's a not good thing. So here's some unit. So what we're going to do is create the unit, and we're going to do here interaction, assign unit. And now we can say assert are equal unit their interaction. And what we don't have is here our units get, and that's going to be a list of units. Game object. Sorry, that seemed like I was just pausing there, but I was actually just thinking, or looked like I was probably drawing a blank, but no, I was actually just thinking about something. So we have units. I'm going to put this here, I suppose. Units, and a get and a null. And this is going to be a getter. Units. Okay. Now, one thing we don't have in our collections. So we've got our unique collection, but one thing we don't have is just list. So what's kind of interesting is I don't like to expose that effect as a unique collection. I just like the fact that you get a list. So I want to do something like this. I want to get a public var. Actually, you know what we're going to do is we're going to say public function as list type. That's going to return the order enforcer. Okay, and I like that overall. So I think we have a unique collection test. Okay, test should get as list, right? And we're going to do this, and we're going to collection as list. As list, and we'll just get the first one. Are equal item is the same as the first. Oops, that's interesting. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, single hero interaction test. Assign unit. Assign unit. Actually, no, that's not right. It should be units. units first. There we go. I'm going to kill a few stones with one bird on this one. Okay. So here, I'm going to change this to unit list. This is going to be a unique collection. Actually, no, I didn't do that yet. This is going to be unit list. Okay, so now we should have a few failures. Okay, and value first and then equal to this on the unique collection test. So is item 3. Oh wait, value first. Interesting. What is this supposed to be? It's a function. Two errors. Let's see here. Unique collection test. Let's see here. Dot first. Yes, so it is a function. And it's saying that oh, okay. It's just me not paying attention. Okay, so we've got our unit. So now we just need to do should not assign unit twice. So now we're going to do this. Not assign the same unit more than once. Okay, and then we're going to and what we're going to do is do that, but more accurately, it's going to be length. That'll fail, and we'll fix it. There we go. There's our failure. Unique collection. And we're going to have a unique collection, and add that, and then unit list as list. One more test. Should not assign if game object is 0. There's our pass down there. So now we're going to do 0 interaction, assign unit 0, and then the length should be 0. There we go. Passing. If we look here for a single hero, just because it's still up higher. Not sure why it's not maxed out, but we'll figure that out later. Should assign squad on click, pointer event, screen axes. This okay, it's public, so do like that and that. I'm going to do battle tool, pointer click, pointer event. And what we need to do is we need to verify that the current selected item is something. So what we're going to do is we're going to need a game object game object. Okay. And we're going to assert our equal game object battle tool current selected game object. Okay, and I think one more thing we need to do is we need to get the game world get item at world point. So game world screen to world cast any that is not null returns a world point, new world point 2D, get item at will be world point now get item at world point returns game object. There you go, that's a pass. And then should move squad on left click test. Should move squad on left click. And we're going to need this. And we're going to need the hero interaction. So battle tool on pointer right click, pointer event, and we're going to hero interaction, move squad. We're going to need none of this. So new squad will be, we need to do this. Where's our game object? Game object and battle tool, selected game object, game object. Okay, there's that. Move squad. This is going to be game object, and target location will be world point. Verify. Test. Should not move squad if no unit is selected. There we go. I'm going to do this, and simply verify 0. And all. Or actually, it's being cast any. So that's a pass. Let's run it again because I made a change. There we have it. Nice and passy now. Okay, so our test coverage is slowly creeping back into a better range. I'll do a lot more test code coverage this weekend is the plan. But in the meantime, let's go here. Actually, I'm curious. Oops. Default. Oh, because I got a ton of functions that don't do anything yet. Okay, so now we need to go to lib game server battle interaction. I'm going to do, I'm trying to go over here. Lib game server socket acceptor. And we're going to do at move squad to, make sure that's correct. Move squad 2 is going to do unit move squad 2 read the socket, and handler input move squad 2.ex, this type here, and I'm going to read and lib game server handler input move 2 should be move squad 2, right? Yes. And we're going to alias move squad 2. Command ID is kind of weird. I don't know, 5. That seems not that great. So to keep that in my mind, this is going to be move squad 2. So we got that in place. And then from there, we get command data, command Q. All right, now we need to go to the command Q, lib game server command Q, and that should require no change, but I just want to make sure. Yeah, lib game server battle, and here this is all the same, and then lib game server I think we do battle interaction, unit interactions, seed game create unit, has spell, so what we need to do is we need to add a function which is move squad player unit position X position Z do and okay. And if we have a hard time validating this, don't we? But we need to know live game server models player. We know our PID and our units. Battle unit. Is we need to get the player. So this is an interesting thing too. Is we have no way of knowing the hero. So for now, hero is nil. And create unit item hero created. Player dot hero equal to nil. Do if player dot hero busy do and there we go. And we do unit squad move interaction dot yeah, we just do this move squad player unit position X position Z. So one thing we don't have, game server battle interaction, is I think it's a util. We don't need any of that. Models battle unit util. Find player, find unit. Thought there was, yes, game server. It's under handler, command handler. And we need to do def process command move squad to game server game squad 2 command data, and that do end. And I believe, yeah, it's the PID. We don't need that. So here, at a certain point, create battle unit true. Hero created. So in the battle unit util, we need to do something kind of special. The game server util battle, no, model battle unit util. Here, battle unit assign unit to player. I live in the server models battle unit assign unit to player. So when it is true, here set player is if is hero, player equals, I think we can do this syntax would be player, and we're going to do game server models player hero equals our so we got our battle unit start link. If we do, what is this? This is not in a gen server. If we do battle unit get unit, and the PID. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now one issue we have, maybe this isn't too bad. Okay. I think we're running low on the times. So if we get player unit equals battle unit util find unit command data unit ID, if unit nil, do end. And then we need to talk to user unit interaction, live game server battle interaction, unit interactions, move squad, get our player, our unit, command data position X, command data position Z. And that's done, so that'll pass that over to here. And there we have it. this is a problem. Because we won't know that. So it makes me think that we actually should make the hero a PID. Game server models battle unit tell. That's the assign battle unit. So here, instead of getting the unit, and actually the battle unit probably needs to have busy as well. Yeah, there it is, busy. So here, we send the PID. Then, if you go back here, to check to see if the hero is busy. So we know we don't need this because that doesn't even exist now. Oh wait. Yeah. That does make sense. And say def p hero is busy. Clear. Do end. And if you say here, if not player hero is busy, player, and now we can do player.hero equal nil. Actually, what we could do better is we can do hero def p hero is busy nil, comma, do true. Else, we're going to have our hero unit, and we're going to say def call is busy unit state unit do end, which we don't need the unit, and it's going to be reply with unit.busy, and we set it back, and we can say now battle unit is busy hero unit. Sometimes I'm going to have to do this. Okay. Hero unit, and now we do this. If they're busy. Alright, that's it for today. We are out of time. So, making lots of progress here. We're getting ready to start moving squads around. It's be kind of a big step. Today's Wednesday, I believe. Yes. So what we can do is get status, get add test, get status, get commit, added, move squad, interaction, get push origin master. Oops, do that. I should just change my origin someday. And we're going to get our date, get tag 2016 0914 0905. Get push scatter and the tag. There we have it. That's it for today. Happy coding. I'll see you guys tomorrow.